Hello and welcome to this video. Today something special because the new Rammstein album is going to be released today and I already listened to it as I was yesterday at the preview in the cinema. There was a special action where the new Rammstein album was played one day before the release on the 28th, and we could see also the new video for Angst. And so it was the three videos that are part of the release anyway have been shown: Zeit, Zickzack, and Angst, which is going to be released later today. And the other songs had different kinds of visualizations. And I will go through each of these visualizations and with that also review the album. Armee der Tristen, Army of the Sad, I assume is the best way to translate it, means it is basically a song about depression, and that it's about a song of everyone has depression, or it's a huge groups of people that are depressed, and let's walk together and be together in our depression. I assume it's a shout out to the gothic or metal scene with a lot of people who are downers, and it's just a funny song around that. I found that the riffs were good, okay. I couldn't listen to the song several times, but Armee der Tristen I found an okay opening song. As a visual, we had very standard, just this typical when you were playing it on Microsoft visualizer, this background wobble. Second song, Schwarz. My girlfriend said she loved Schwarz the most. I found Schwarz a little bit boring. I remember a good riff. However, the song is mostly about the darkness and the night as a place to seek refuge. I found it an okay song as well. Next song is... Oh, I mixed it up. Zeit was the second song. Zeit we already know, it's already online as a video. It's a good song, it's a good ballad about time and the passing of time. The video was really nice to look at in cinema. That was one of the highlights, I think. Then third song was Schwarz. Sorry, mixed that up. After that came Giftig, Poisonous. The song reminded me, the video was a bit like that one from Ich weiß es nicht, from Lindemann. So black and white, you saw some spiders crawling over, and it blurred in and out. The song itself has a good riff, however I'm missing some depth to it. It just sings about there's a poisonous animal or poisonous love, and you bite me and I'm in pain and blah. So I found Giftig okay, seems to have a really good riff, was missing depth. Then comes Zigzag. Zigzag is already released, there is the YouTube video. I also think that this one is okay. Still doesn't reach the heights of old former videos and songs. If we compare the stuff that was released on the Mutter album, like Sonne, Rosenrot, I think personally the Mutter, Reise and Rosenrot albums were the high time of Rammstein. Doesn't reach that, I can live with that. Number 6 is Okay. Okay was a little bit surprising because okay actually means in German ohne Kondom, without condom. It's a blatantly obvious song about sex without contraceptive, and in that way it doesn't take itself too serious. What I like, this is what redeems the song because it is so obvious and blatant that it is just silly, and I can live with that. I had some problems with the previous album, the 2019 Rammstein album, because it was really lacking in regard to lyrics, I find, especially songs like Tattoo, where it was about nothing. It was just about tattoo. I show me your tattoo. I show you my tattoo. This was part of the Tattoo song. Had a great riff, but that was about it. It was really embarrassing, stupid. In comparison to Okay, I find it okay as well. I can live with it because it's just funny, and it's meant to be funny. I remember it also having good guitar riffs. I also find that in this album they have much better guitar riffs than in the previous album. I play guitar, so that's important to me. It's something I focus on when I listen to rock music. And I was missing in the previous album this way, the way how Rammstein was playing. There were not enough guitar riffs for me in the 2019 album, and I find in this album there are. Uh, I'm very happy that it's back. Um, then number 7, Meine Tränen, My Tears. My Tears, Meine Tränen is about a boy who lives with his mom and who gets abused. So domestic violence, and it contains an elements from Mutter, and I'm pretty sure this is obvious. So there are parts of the melodies that are in Mutter, are in Meine Tränen, and it's about a grown-up boy who is under domestic abuse. I remember this also as a good song. As a video there, we got surprisingly we got some expressionist dancing. So there was a man who had some tattoos like of snakes, and who was doing some expressionist dancing in front of a industrial looking setting. It was a very good contrast because expressional dance is not something that one really associates with metal, but in this way I thought it was appropriate and entertaining and something different. I like that. And also for Okay, number 6, there was no video. There were just the lyrics on the text on the screen in red neon lights, like from the red light district. Number 8, Angst, Fear. I find that Angst is one of the highlights on the album. It is, the video was released there, and I liked it a lot. For me, it was, as said, one of the highlights of the evening. Angst is about, it's in German it's very obvious because he is saying, wer hat Angst vom schwarzen Mann? Who's afraid of the black man? And it's about racism, and it's about right-wing extremists or right-wing conservatives that are afraid of foreigners and immigrations. And also towards people of color. The scenes in the video are men who are basically the stereotype of the white neighborhood, where everyone has their house and their garden, and they are then consuming the internet and are filled with fears of black people. Um, it is a direct comment on it. I liked it a lot. It has a very good riff. We can even see this paired up with the main riff paired up with a New Zealandish native haka dance. I assume it will stir up some controversies and people are going to talk about it, but yeah, I liked it a lot. Number 9 is Dicke Titten. It's the second song, it's similar to Okay. Dicke Titten means big tits. Yeah, it's again, the lyrics there are very blatant. It's about a guy who can't find a woman, and it's not important for him whether she's beautiful or smart, but the most important is that she has big tits. Um, Again, it's a bit too obvious, the song. It's a bit too blatant. Rammstein was really great in the past because they were singing songs with double meanings, and so Lindemann was very good in using the German language in saying one thing but meaning another. And this is what he lost, I find, in this album and in the last album, that he's just stating things obvious. And this, a lot of lyrical ideas and creativity, I think, got lost there on the way. Dicke Titten otherwise has also remembered as having a good riff, good guitar riff. It's a fun song. It's just silly. I think I can live with it because it's I understand it as being meant to be just silly and fun, and I find this is okay, even though for me it's a bit too obvious. If we compare, for example, other songs from Sehnsucht, Der Fisch. Yeah, there it was. They were singing about a penis essentially, but actually he was using the word fish throughout the song. So you could play it through to your grandma, if she would understand German, and she wouldn't be offended, unless she would really pay attention to the lyrics and decipher it. I'm missing that. Lügen, number 10, Lies in English. I find that Lies is a good song. The visualizations on screen were a rose, and during the hard refrain, it started to burn. It was very impressive because the song essentially is about deceiving yourself. It's about I always do something because others tell me to. I just live my life in order to not offend anyone. This is how I understood it. And then during the refrain, it's everything is lies, alles Lügen. All of this is lies. I'm just lying to myself. Good heavy ballad. I also like the lyrics there. It had depth to it. Yeah, well, also one of the highlights for me in that evening. And number 11, already the last song, that is Adieu. That is a goodbye song. Rammstein has several goodbye songs. Often they had goodbye songs on their the last song on the album. Here the visualization was again an expressionist dance, but this time by a woman. Was very well done. The song is about adieu, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. Just saying goodbye and it's over and I have to let you go. I liked that song as well. It was a nice ballad with surprising heavy parts, which I also liked. So overall, now I'm done with the 11 songs. Overall, I have to say that this album, I liked this album. I don't say it is reaching the height of the previous of the albums 20 years ago, but it is something I can live with. I'm okay with this album and I would give my thumbs up for the album. I'm happy with it. I was very disappointed with the 2019 album. I think there was only Deutschland as a standout song. The rest of the album was lyrically bleh. Some parts of it were just dumb, and I was missing guitar riffs. This one, the new album, has better lyrics, better meanings, has some good guitar riffs, and overall I'm happy with it. Okay, so this was my review of the new Rammstein album and the cinematic experience, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.